will bosses take heed and actually now do this full time following the sad demise of our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II? But as ever, what are we talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. I hope you're all keeping well. I know, as I often say now, it's a little bit difficult for us all, but we have to plough ahead. Also, can I basically clear up something that really escalated yesterday? A lot of people were, saying, why aren't you in black tie? Well, there's two reasons really. When we were recording those particular videos, that hadn't been announced yet. And, we were in the middle of doing reports from across London. Not everything's carried around, as one can understand. But there's another reason also, because I was lucky enough, as many people know, to work with the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, on many occasions, and she told me a secret about our wonderful monarch. Basically, she's not very keen on sombre attire. Now, it makes sense when you think about it, because of course, she always wore bright clothing, didn't she, to be seen. But even though obviously she attended so many state events where sombre attire was the call of the day, that wasn't really the case. Apparently, according to Princess Anne, she liked people to be cheerful, happy, glorious, whatever you want to call it. So really that was just a gentle nod also, because while everybody wants to conform, not everybody wants to be reminded of sad times. In these sad times more than ever, you have to try and cheer people up. I know that's hard, but truly. So for those people that were supportive, thank you so much. And for those that were really cruel, I might point out that, you have been removed and there was no need for such language. Won't tolerate it, as many people know on here. But there was a story behind it. And, I always like to explain the backgrounds to why we do certain things, or not, as the case may be. Back as ever though to your breaking story of the day. It's interesting, isn't it, when you think about it, because obviously we're now in a period of mourning, and rightfully so, respectfully so. All the major sort of places here in London are closing down for the due course, including London Zoo, Selfridges, all of the big stores, that sort of stuff. But one of the areas that's remaining open, and I'm thrilled to say this because again, I believe our wonderful monarch would have wanted this, is theatres. And they've opened books of condolences. But here's the deal. Now, for the very first time in many, many years, they will be playing the national anthem at the start or the end of performances. Now, I believe, as I've said before here on the show, and many agree with me, that this should just happen automatically. We should be proud of our heritage, and I think it was nice to go to the theatre, stand up if you can, or even just sit down and, pay respects to the monarch. It's what, it's all about. You now only see it, don't you, normally at the Royal Variety Show. So for those that really wish it to continue, do contact your local theatre, or if you're attending an event, make a note and pop it into the suggestion box. Because wouldn't it be nice at the start of a brand new reign of King Charles for him to receive that back in vogue? I think I speak for many who would like to see this reinstated. So theatre bosses, if you're watching out there, anybody who's putting a show on, musical directors, all that sort of stuff, please pick up the baton and let's be proud of our British national anthem once again. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.